I was really hoping you guys picked the Monster vs. Monster one, but this is what you guys wanted, and to be honest, I was deciding what I could do as a surprise that hasn't already been done, to which case, that's impossible, but I didn't want to give up. So I thought to myself, what is one topic that isn't discussed enough in the Monster Hunter videos nowadays? And for the life of me, I was stumped. Absolutely fucking defeated. So I ultimately hit my breaking point and decided to check my previous Monster Hunter video out. Scrolled down the comment section and there it was. The video idea, the spark, the pot of gold. All because you guys graced me with your beautiful ideas and words. So, in order for us to continue, let's take a step back and point out the obvious. So far from what we've gathered from the Wilds reveal trailer, we have a mount. The game seems to be a continuation from Worlds, or at least in a similar direction, and it seems our first location is a mix between the desert and savanna. Now, whether or not it's an open world or just a massive location, who knows? But this has my neurons flared up. Out of all the monsters in the mainline game series, we never really dabbled with savanna's creatures, have we?
What do you mean by that?
Sure, we have subspecies that have adapted to the desert, but that's not really originating from the desert itself. We do have Nibblesnarf, which some would make the relation to a crocodile, but I think it's more akin to a shark in sand. No, not you. We're definitely missing animals like the giraffe, jaguar, cheetah, rhino, kangaroo,
This is a load of barnacles.
and even the hippos. Regardless, let me entertain you with this thought for a bit. We've never had a proper lion monster, have we? Now, I know that some of you are thinking, look, we have Teostra, to which I would say it's closer to bat wings, scorpion tail, lion head, everything checks out. The closest and current feline monster we've gotten is Magnamalo, but dabble with me a bit more, and let's use our imagination. See, Wilds, at least in my opinion, seems to be heading in the direction of groups. Now, you may be saying, Milk, what the fuck do you mean by that? You know, a herd, a pack, a flock, list goes on and on. So, as always, this is speculation, but we could be finally getting a lion-like monster, and if that's the case, could in turn introduce a pride into the fight.
Fight back, nigga! Fight back, nigga! Fight back! Fight back!
Think of it like this. In real life, males are usually the fighters, defending their territories from other males, reaping the spoils of war, and being lazy. That's why I love them. While the females are the hunters, you know, going out to get food, being a mother, making babies, etc. So imagine yourself exploring the savannah location and you encounter one lioness. The size could be similar to those massive bears we saw in the trailer, only a bit more compact since it's a cat. And so you decide, fuck it. You go and fight the lioness, taking it down in 10 hits or so. Value depends on the weapon, of course, but one more appears from the distance.
I tell you what, I like you, and I want you.
Run.
Well, mama didn't raise no bitch, so you fight and kill her as well. But now two more have appeared, and instead of fighting you, they circle around you. Obviously, you go for the kill again, but they become more defensive, opting into evasive maneuvers and studying you instead of the unga bunga.
I'm dying. Help me.
They examine you up until they had enough of your shenanigans and call out for their leader, the male lion.
Watch out! Watch out! Watch out! Watch out!
And this, ladies and gentlemen, is where we can finally be introduced to our lion monster. The male can easily be bigger than the females, and depending on how many females you've killed before his arrival,
I can explain.
can determine how he approaches the fight. If you've killed them all, he starts to hunt in rage. But if you leave one or more alive, he begins to examine you instead of attacking, all while commanding the females to attack you.
Get him up! Let him get up! Let him get up! Let him get up!
Okay, kill him.
Here we could have a mini Colosseum moment, if you may, where if there's more hunters in the hunt, more females appear, and their attack patterns and sequences become different. preferring group attacks and mauling instead of going in one by one. They can have similar animations to the Wogs in Iceborne, where if they hit you with a certain attack, it leaves you locked into an animation where you're struggling to get the female off of you. And this could be a prime opportunity for the male to strike and get a huge advantage on the hunter. Because we as hunters need some kind of fucking disadvantage nowadays. Now, if you've been watching this whole thing and haven't gotten bored, let me just say, I love you. But more importantly, here's another question to spark another beautiful thought. Have we ever gotten a rat monster before?
You fucking nasty ass motherfucker, that's nasty, man!
Now, I know this might sound crazy, and to be honest, this whole video has been nothing but crazy, but let me cook a little bit more, even if the house is on fire. This idea goes out to this beautiful person because, yes, I actually read comments. And I'm not talking about read, I'm talking about read. Now, in the savannah, where speed, stealth, strength, and cooperation is everything, lies a rat that's not from there. Why the fuck? Oh my god. Look. Have you ever heard of the kangaroo rat? Most of you probably don't even know what this little critter is, so let me give you an idea of what to think. Like the name implies, it's a rat. Alright, thank you for joining my TED Talk. The exit is right there.
I have to break your neck.
Okay. But seriously, these little oogly eyes motherfuckers are essentially what a kangaroo would be if it was a rat, paired with godlike reaction speed and the agility to back it up. Transfer that into the Monster Hunter universe, and you probably have what could be summarized as Furious Rajank's speed, partnered with Ebony's Odogaran maneuverability, equaling please fucking kill me. Now, dead ass, imagine this creature in the Monster Hunter world harboring inside the desert and or savanna, using attacks similar to the Nibblesnarf, where it burrows into the ground or sand and attacks from within, but we can spice it up. You see, their tails, like many other animals, are used to give them more control and stability to help with their quick speed. But for this rat, we can use it as an offensive part of the monster. Imagine this thing digging through the sand, using its tail to ensnare and capture you from below, drawing you in and using you like a flail against your friends. The best personification of beating a motherfucker with another motherfucker. Better yet, on the surface, its tail will act exactly like a whip and it can even inflict bleed. The monster would prefer massive sweeps over the large area to control the pace of the hunt while still being out of reach for most hunters. Obviously, these moves would have a huge opening, but being caught by one... Even better than that, we can have this rat be reaction based. And you might be saying, what do you mean by that? Well, depending on how slow a move is before striking, the rat can dodge and counterattack. Sure, this may seem unfair to slower weapons, but think of it like this. Bait this reaction move out and counter it with a shove into a true slash or a dodge into a level 2 uppercut. In short, counter the counter. The possibilities are essentially endless with this monster. And don't worry, I already sent my resume to Capcom, applying for the Monster Hunter team. Give it like a few more years and you'll see my ass in that team with my brilliant fucking ideas. And last but very least, Capcom. We need a new weapon, and let me be the millionth person to say this, but give us knuckle dusters or gauntlets. I know, we have Tonfas and Frontier, and that very much can be the case, but I want it to be personal with these monsters. I want to feel my hand connect with their skulls, the vibration of the impact, the taste of blood in my mouth, my heartbeat in my ears. You know, the barbaric shit. That's what I want to feel. Well, we're at the end, and if you watched everything, if not mostly everything, I can't thank you enough. It means so much to me, and I love to reply to what you guys have to say. So comment. Literally type whatever the fuck you're thinking throughout the video, and I'll most likely reply because it's fun to me. Interacting with you guys is probably the reason I make videos to begin with, and I want to respect your time and opinion. So outros will always be dedicated to this. Regardless, I know most of you are subbed for Monster Hunter content, and I'll keep providing that for sure, but I like to talk about games in general. So if you see videos about other games, don't worry about them. Unless you're interested in me yapping, then give it a shot. I try to make all kinds of videos, from testing my editing abilities to talking about games to little clips or shorts if you may, to probably making versus videos. This channel is literally all about games and me yapping. So if you want to watch this channel grow, I'm not gonna say it, literally refer to my channel video, because that's the only time you'll hear me say that. Either way, thank you so much, and remember, put milk somewhere in your name. Doesn't matter where, just put it somewhere. Let's just get this army going, like, trust. You'll literally love this once you see a mass of people with milk in their names.